dear friends, and welcome to Magic. So I am doing something that I normally don't do, which is I'm actually using a live. Using this as live. It's unlisted live, but it's live. So you're gonna see the quality is not as good, my friends. And that is mostly because my internet is not working. But I still wanted to give you a reading, and I thought. And so this reading is going to be a little short. It's like I have a lot of piles, but it's when is whatever it is that you're thinking about. Like think about like something you're working on, thinking about maybe connections or whatever it is. When is it going to happen? So I'm using Be Love and Tarot's Time Will Tell, and Crystal Says, as well as Love You Affirmations by Gifted Soul 777, and so I'm just excited to be doing this. And sorry that it's a little like it's not my usual standard of how I do it. You're just gonna see one after the other, and I apologize. But like I said, my internet is not working, and so I can't even like a nice, good, long reading. So please forgive me. And just thank you so much for being here, especially if you're new here. Thank you for giving me a chance. I really do appreciate it. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, wow, you guys are amazing. You rock. Okay, so this is going to be pile one. And you're going to use your intuition. I know I usually like, but sometimes this is just as good. So this is going to be pile one. This is going to be pile two. Pile three is over here. And then this is pile four. This is pile five. And I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. This is pile six. And this is pile seven. And this is pile eight. All right. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes. Think of the situation, person, or whatever it is that you're thinking that you want to find out about timing. And now as you exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this, my friends. Okay, pile one, let's find out when it's happening. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and it's a time surprise. We have, oh, wow, Three of Swords. And then we also have, I don't always need to know. Okay, so I love when it's something like this. But with this, I'm actually going to say this feels very much, it actually feels like it would be right now. Like there's like things are blossoming, blooming. You can sit here, but it's sort of like you don't need. It's not something. I almost feel like it's gonna come to you when you least expect it. When you're ready for it is what I'm gonna say to you. So the Three of Swords, it's sort of like right now. I feel like if I want to give you an advice, I'm gonna say it's time for you to heal. Your own to heal, so like it's your own heart here. I think instead of like even cutting all these cords that are kind of, that's the reason why you're not able to heal, because it's your heart is being pulled into so many directions. And yeah, like look, I want you to see the difference between like all of this, which is like I would say like a dead gray, versus this when there's flowers blooming and blossoming and everything. So I'm gonna say, if not this, like, so I feel like spring's already here. So spring for me is when I would say, like, for me this is usually April when the cherry blossoms. But it depends, I guess, when the cherry blossoms. That's what I'm gonna say. So if it's already been blossom, maybe you might be a late bloomer, or otherwise it would be for next year. So I don't know if that helps or not, but it's really when it comes, you're gonna heal this, and instead of having this tree that's barren, you're gonna have all of these beautiful flowers. I don't always need to know, and I don't feel like like the solution is just gonna come to you. It's your heart itself. It's gonna heal itself. So hopefully that helps you, group one. And again, I'm sorry that I'm not able to do a regular reading, but like my internet is not working. So we're gonna do with it. So soon enough for group two. Ooh, my friends, soon enough. Right, there's the sun here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Magician, which is, I'm powerful human who is able to manifest anything that I desire. I do see that you are starting to manifest here with the Knight of Pentacles, but you don't have to rush. is what I'm actually seeing here for you. So it's coming, it's coming, it's gonna happen, but don't rush it. Put the, like, really plant the proper seeds, make a strong foundation, and then you don't even have to do anything. That's really what I'm seeing here. You don't have to, once you've planted the seeds, you filled a strong foundation, it just happens. It will just happen to you. It will just happen for you, actually for you. And so soon enough, that sun is coming out, my friends. If you've been having that, what do you call it? The dark night of the souls, you're finally coming out of this, my friends. If you're also having the Five of Pentacles where you're feeling scarcity and you're like, I don't know, I'm going to be able to do it. You're starting to manifest the life that you've been dreaming of, my friends. And so keep going at it. Don't try to rush it. You know, plant the good seeds, and then you'll see that, poof, like magic, it's coming through. But it won't be magic. It's actually your own, it's out of your own, like, efforts and your own thoughts that are coming through. So this is going to be pile 3. Let's see when it's happening. So time to work. Okay, let's see what we have. 4 of Swords. And I am inspired. Okay, my friends. And so it's time to work here. I'm seeing that it's coming. This is what I'm saying, but you have to work for it, right? And so I'm actually in something that is inspired. So it's inspired action, not just random action. I don't want you to just be like, whatever. No, inspired action that is coming through. I think a lot for the 4 of Swords for me is part of this inspired action is coming through, or like ideas, or I almost want to say answers to any questions that you have in terms of like, how am I going to get it done, or how is it going to come about? It's the 4 of Swords. It's coming through your dreams, and letting your heart lead. So here, so time for work. It is. So for me, when it's time to work, it is like, it is almost there, but you gotta, like, you're almost at the finish line, but you gotta put in the, like, the inspired action into, like, you have to start doing inspired action, really listening to your dreams, and also not burning out, like letting yourself rest, because every time you let yourself rest, it's sort of like you're recharging, and as you move it, I would say it's getting closer and closer. So I'm actually going to tell you that I can see it. For me, it's within, I want to say within the next 3 months is what I'm seeing here. But you gotta put in the work, my friends. All right, so let's do group 4, my friends. Let's see what we have for you. We have delays ahead. Okay, why do we have delays ahead? Strength. Okay, and then we also have cheers. Okay, so you can't really see it, but it says, I am blessed beyond measure. Oh my goodness, I am blessed beyond measure. So if there is delays ahead, that means it's actually, I think these delays are working for your benefit. And so what I'm going to say here is, yeah, I'm actually saying, because I do see I am blessed blessed in beyond measure. You're blessed beyond measure. So these delays that I had are actually clearing the road. I feel like they were delays because you need to clear the road. Now the strength card to me is quite interesting. It's because it's sort of like, we have the lion part here, but we also have the lamb. So it's action, but right now I think it's more about being. Don't try to force this. Don't try to force whatever it is that you're trying to do. Don't try to do it. Don't do it, friends. Don't force it. Because whatever delays are right now happening are for your benefit. Because next is the cheers. It's where you actually get it what you want. I am blessed beyond measure. That's the cheers. You actually even have a 2 of Cups. So if it's love, if it's what you're looking for is all about love, don't try to force it. Let it be the lamb, my friend. Be the lamb. Let things come, because like I said, the delays are working in your favor. So just allow that to happen. I feel like you've already done the strength part in terms of the lion part. It's now the lamb part now. So I'm actually going to say congratulations for whatever it is. It's coming for you. Like I said, so don't feel like, oh, it's a temporary delay. Oh, okay, yes. And this could definitely be Leo. So Leo season, my friends. Leo season. Oh, yes. Thank you. Love when spirit just gets me. Okay, let's see what's number of group 5. What? happen? When is it happening? So proceed cautiously. We have Six of Swords, okay, and then we have I am lovable. Okay, so the proceed cautiously, oh, it's interesting to me. Because you are, okay, it doesn't make sense then. This might not be your problem. I'm going to be very kind of specific in a sense. You're going between, basically you're in right now in the cusp. You're in the cusp of like transition. You're in the transition. The in-between is what I like to call it. You're moving towards something better. 100%. You're moving towards something better. Like the Six of Swords is telling me that you're definitely moving towards something better. There's still a sense of like almost like you regret, like you want to turn back. Don't turn back, I have to say. Don't turn back. You're going to somewhere better. You're lovable. Like I feel like this is all red here. It speaks to me of like your heart chakra, but it also speaks here. Like yeah, I feel like you're protecting your heart. No, it's like we're moving towards something a lot better. I feel like your worries are gonna diminish. And over here also like your first chakra is all about so it's all about maybe finances and security. And so you are moving towards something that's more secure, something more stable is what I'm seeing here. But you are in this in-between stages. So don't, what would I say to you? Allow, I would say just allow is what I like. Allow whatever it is because you're being taken wherever you need to. Don't try to take control right now, if that makes sense. And I do think with the Six of Swords, I'm going to say that within the next 6 months, this is going to happen for you. I do think for some of you, if this is all about love, you could be, if you're already in a connection, you could be going to a next level. Or for some of you, you're leaving behind the connection and you're finding something that's even better for yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You trust in your intuition, trust in your heart. It is guiding you where you need to go, my friends. And if you're also thinking of moving within the next 6 months, and it will be a better place. So if it's about a move, whether it be like a business move, like a job move, or if physically moving for a different location, yes, it will be better. And for those of you who are moving to New York, that is a good place for you. Yeah. Okay. And congratulations on your move. Okay, so let's see for you, my friends of group 6. February, Queen of Pentacles, and today I reach out to someone who needs my support. Okay, you are already very supporting. For February, I can speak, I really can. So for me, February is definitely, we already know Valentine's. There's a sense, maybe for some of you finding love then. But the Queen of Pentacles for me is really about like establishing yourself. So by February, this is what actually telling us where it is. You will feel more established. For some of you who, if you're thinking about getting pregnant, that was when it's going to happen, or you might be delivering then. And today I reach out to someone who needs my support. And so in the meantime, I love when things just kind of work out like in a weird way, but in the meantime, instead of worrying about like the time and everything, right now what I'm feeling is Spirit wants to say is really focusing on helping others, because that's your natural ability. It's almost like you're collecting good karma, and I'm not saying that you're doing it because of the good karma, but I think that's just going to help you with it. So support. Go out there. Someone who needs your support. Be out there and supporting. This is going to happen by itself. I really feel like it's going to come through naturally. So in February, like how Spirit is very direct. Sometimes not so much. Let's do group 7, my friends. All right, group 7. Let's see what you have for you. So need more info. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and the situation where I have no self-control. In situations where I have no self-control, I send out and count to 10. I actually feel like when you have no ability to control a situation. And so, so I need more information. Right now, what I'm going to tell you is that, yeah, like I would say like focus on something else, because it's sort of like it's up in the air. I feel like it's almost ready, but something is holding on. So something is not quite ready. The Wheel of Fortune for me is that Spirit is waiting for the lucky turn of events. I do see that the number, yeah, 10 is important. So I would say maybe 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 days possibly, but I feel like it's 10, the number 10 is important. So it also could be, number 10 would be October as well too, because that's the 10th of the month. So there are still things to need to be figured out, but it's you're figuring it out right now. You can't control this. Don't try to control it. Just, zen out and count to 10 again. Look at this, count to 10. 10 is important. So I want to say either, yeah, October, 10 weeks, 10 days, 10 months, or something that happens in the 10th of the month or something like that. So it's important. The more info is coming, and the universe is on it though. So don't feel like you're like, oh my goodness, it's never gonna happen. That's not it. Oh, and here we even have angel says, it's sort of like new angels are working on it, and I love that. But when you start, oh yes, when you start seeing the number 10, like when it starts showing up daily for you, you just kind of see 10, 10. That's when you're close to manifesting whatever it is that you're asking about. Okay. Very exciting. All right, let's see what it is for last group 10. Okay, so we have time to recalibrate, we have 6 of Cups, and good vibes only. My relationships are healthy and prosperous. Okay. Whew. So time to recalibrate. All right, so this feels very much, this feels for me like this is all summer for me. This is so summer. It's the summer when you're going out. 6 of Cups for me, I'm thinking June. Yeah, it's like it has June feelings for me. And I do see like it has something to do with your maybe with kids or with your inner child. So here, but I feel like what you're doing right now is time to recalibrate. It's sort of like you're trying to figure out how to heal, or like, yeah, heal this child, like heal your inner child. I think that's what you're doing. Or maybe understanding like how ideas have matured. You have an idea maturing, but I do think that it is good vibes only. Things are going to work out here. My relationships are healthy and prosperous, and I think that is what it is. And your first relationship that you're doing that's healthy and prosperous is with yourself, my friend. So for me, I'm gonna say in June for you. I know, I'm like June. It feels June. That's what I'm gonna say. So thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm sorry this is not my usual like setup and everything. My internet is kind of not working. So hopefully it will work. Otherwise, we're gonna just make do with what we have, right? Thank you so much for being here. If you did like this, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. Thank you to every single one of you. I am sending you like literally a big hug and so much love and so much light, and just until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear friends.